Hello, this is Brett from Survival Comms, and this is going to be an after-action report for the Folding Firebox Nano, which is a small folding wood stove. It's of stainless steel construction. It weighs 6 ounces, and I believe the price point is $39.99. The stove is very easy to place in service. There's no place slot A and slot B, or tab A and slot B, etc., etc. Merely just fold the thing out, make sure your legs are even, and you're good to go. It will support large and small pots. For most of my trip, I used a 750 milliliter pot, which is this size here, which you would rotate the legs inward for that. But if you're using a larger pot, you would just rotate it outwards. And again, the form factor of it, as you can see, is very nice. And you take advantage of the smalls you have around you. You can baton larger sticks down, or any of your other debris from the ground, and use it as fuel to cook. Now, it's not smokeless, so it's not going to be a stealth option like one of your chemical stoves. And although this one weighs 6 ounces, they do make one that weighs 4 ounces. And the 4-ounce one is constructed of titanium, and of course it costs a little bit more. Like I said, all you do is take a little sliver of lighter knot. We're getting some rain now. It's quite windy out here too. I'm sure you can pick that up for the audio. As you can see, it's easy to set up and easy to get going. And the first channel I saw this on was Joe's channel at Feral Woodcraft, and I'll put the information below on his video, which he did an excellent video on it, and I would encourage you to check it out. Sorry, but we're going to finish this video inside. It became the proverbial frog strangler outside. And I'm waterproof, but my camera isn't. The stove comes with a couple other these are little supports here you can put inside of here through these little slots here, to where you can support a alcohol stove, an alcohol burner, and I believe it works really good with the Trangia. It does not work with the titanium stove. I have one of the ever new titanium stoves, and it does not work so hot with that. So I did not bring these with me, but anyway, that's an option. And they do have, it's pretty feature rich. They have a bunch of other options for it. They have like a little gas burner thing they can go into it. They have a little grill, if I'm not mistaken, but you can check out their website for any more details, and I'll put the website link in the description box below as well. Okay, we're going to talk about pros and cons in my after action thing here of using it. The pro list is it's extremely durable. I mean, it's something it's not going to break down on you. You're not going to have a problem with a fuel valve or anything like that, like you might with a pressurized gas stove, or certainly a white gas stove. It's very simple. It's simple to set up. I mean, you saw it. It's there's no having to insert tabs into slots and stuff like that, which makes it really easy to use. Its form factor is another strong pro of it. You saw how thin it is, and 6 ounces in weight is certainly not too heavy, but it makes up with it with fuel availability and the not having the necessity of carrying fuel. That's a huge advantage for the long term. So, in the burn duration, I mean, as long as you continue to feed fuel in it, it continues to burn. So, okay, the cons are it's not a stealthy option. Another con is it takes time. It takes time to collect your fuel, it takes time to process your fuel, it takes time to ignite the stove, and it takes time to bring it up to an operating temperature, or where basically your fire is burning good enough to where you can put a pot on it and rely on it to cook. And your cook time is more time. 8 ounces of water takes about 10 minutes to come to a rolling boil, and 16 ounces of water is about 15 minutes to come to a rolling boil. And it's not a good option for a fire restricted area. If there's campfire restrictions and they want you to use a chemical stove, well, this is not really a viable option for a situation like that. And the final con that I noticed in using it is that it requires constant supervision. This isn't something that you can light your stove, put your pot on it, and then go filter water. You have to pay attention to it and ensure that you're keeping your fuel fed into it in order to maintain efficient heat and combustion. Well, I hope this helps. This is Brett from Survival Comms. Till next time.